Good morning. I'm off to a little bit of a slow start. I didn't get until almost midnight after that ball game, and I will tell you, I mean, I'm real careful about social events I attend because my sleep is very valuable, and it makes it tough today. So I got a 25-pound pack on my back right now, maybe 30, counting the weight. I just threw some bar weights in there, you know, like type of weights, and to get some weight in there. My coach has me down for a 1 hour 25-pound pack hike today, because what do I got coming up after Denali and Arrowhead, or Tuscobia and then Arrowhead? I go into Mount Aconcagua right here. Doesn't this X's look so powerful, and doesn't Tuscobia, it just looks small, and yet it's a 160-mile run. But when these X's come all the way across, when I hold that 100 and get my weight down to 185, I'm thinking I could beat a 182 by here and be like extra skinny, sinewy. My buddy called it sinewy. My goal is to be sinewy. Anyway, but look at this. So Aconcagua, so I was talking to my coach. I said, hey, we got to get some pack work in, because I'm not even coming home between Arrowhead and although maybe I'll bring a pack out there, Tuscobia and Arrowhead, and then I got Aconcagua is just like a week later, so I gotta get, and that's a 40-pound pack. It's not, you know, like Denali could be 60, 70-pound pack, but this is 40. Still, you gotta get some work in. So you gotta get, you know, get used to, mentally, physically, you gotta get used to having the pack on your back. So we're starting today. 25-pound pack. All right, I just made the turn at little over 30 minutes into it, averaging about high 16s. You can tell the difference between a 25-pound, well, probably about a 28-pound pack and a 9-pound camelback, 8 or 9-pound camelback. It's probably slowing me down a minute a mile temporarily. Hopefully I'll be bringing it a little faster, but it's great to start getting this weight on my back just to get used to it, because it's really a shock in the beginning when you first do it. Your body and your mind are like pretty shocked about it, but they'll get used to it. All right, check out this parking lot. This is a normal, probably still a little slow. I mean, it's not a summer weekend, but this place is packed. I remember during the fire, empty. I told the people when I passed them, I go, beautiful day, beautiful park. Never take this park for granted again. Eye of the tiger. Dipping into the high 15s. My mind and body are getting used to the 28-pound pack. Had to remind them that we're the Terminator. Nothing stops the Terminator. All right, just finished yoga. Hey, before I start, remember how I had the fancy yellow sled in the back? That's like the real deal. That's the one I use in the snow. This blue one back here is the one I use on the beach. So it's like, I've wore a hole in the bottom of it. I probably should buy another one, but I just duct tape it closed. But yeah, I just letting you know that that's my beach sled. It's not quite as fancy as my yellow snow sled. Hey, anyway, yoga was awesome today. I don't know, some days it goes really good. It just flows quick, and it was one of those days, you know. It was a little bit short of a class, and I was a few minutes late, but it flowed really well, and I was just I really enjoyed it as usual, and it just like mellows me out all the time, and I'm like I'm focusing on that breathing too, just to keep working on that, because these guys are telling me that you can relax yourself on those mountains just by breathing. Your brain could still be a mess, and then you can relax yourself by breathing. So I'm definitely working on establishing the habit of that breathing. 24-hour fitness. I love 24-hour fitness because they're open late. And I'm not even a late guy, but I like the option of being late if I have to in a pinch. And so today, that basketball game kind of caught up to me. I needed to get some sleep in the afternoon. When you get like 4 or 5 hours sleep and you're trying to do, 3 workouts in a day, it's like, it doesn't cut it, it's like I had to get some more sleep so I could get this weight training in this afternoon. Well, I was thinking this afternoon, it turns into this evening. But I feel good now, so I'm ready to go in there and do about an hour of weights. But I wanted to share, there was a lady in there I talked to who, after yoga, who, she told me her dream is like to be a bodybuilder. And she's in good shape, and she was saying, but you got to be really strict, that bodybuilding, those guys are down to like really low body fat, like really low, and you got to be really disciplined. It's kind of like how I'm eating right now. We got to do it all the time. And so these guys are eating like I'm eating now. And I told her, I said, because how I'm doing it now is like, my reason why I can eat like that, there's 2 reasons. Number one is that I was put on this earth to motivate people like you guys right there, right, you guys. And the main way I'm going to motivate them is I got to finish these events. And so to finish these events, since I got running events coming up and not swimming events, and I have mountain climbing events, and none of them, it's not good to be carrying any extra weight in any of the events I have coming up. It's just not a good idea. You want to be down tight, runner tight on my weight. And so that's a strong reason. And then the second reason was I quit my job. So, the old one, burn the boat, and you got to make it go. And so when you burn the boat and you have no income coming in, you got to finish these events to have the potential to get sponsors, to get other opportunities, maybe some sort of showdown in Hollywood. They've come to me a couple times and we've had talks. Nothing's come about of it, but you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta, I gotta finish. I got to finish. When I went in my little slump for about 3 years and didn't make anything because I couldn't train enough and do enough due diligence ahead of time and the things necessary for how hard these events are now, I just failed, and everybody disappears. Your phone doesn't ring anymore, or when you call, they don't pick up. They don't want to hear about how you tried. I tried. You can't believe how hard I tried. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about how hard you tried and all you went through. They want to hear your story after you made it. After you made it, you can tell your story about how many times you tried, like Thomas Edison. 10,000, I used to think it was 1,000, now I keep reading it's 10,000 times he tried to invent the light bulb, and none of us would give a crap if he didn't finally invent the light bulb. And so then it's a great story. So I have to, in order to get money coming in, I have to finish these events. So I have to do whatever it takes. So yes, I am going to eat a really tight diet, just like a bodybuilder would. I probably am on a bodybuilding. She was probably, I don't know what she weighed. She, not really, she was a lean woman, but when I told her I was at 1,800 calories a day, she goes, and doing 3 workouts, she goes, 1,800 and 3 workouts? I go, heck yeah, eye of the tiger, man. You got to be really clean if you're going to stick to 1,800 calories. It's got to be healthy food, 95% of the time, maybe you can, I don't know. Anyway, I'm like, everything's pretty clean. It's all got a purpose, whatever I eat. And so I told her that. I said, yeah, so you got to figure out a reason why you're going to get that weight down so tight for bodybuilding. It's got to be outside of yourself. We will quit on ourselves. We won't quit on other people. When I was doing the Grand Canyon and it came to that last crossing, because I told her this story,
literally I was in so much pain. My feet were just, you know, all the skin had peeled off the bottom of my feet. I had trench foot. Every step was excruciating. You know, my breathing was super labored because I had you know, I just had sucked in so much dust. I had like the beginning of dust pneumonia, where you're hacking up all this crap. You just got mud in your lungs. And but I said the last crossing, because my crew had been with me the whole time, my pacers, my crew chief, you know, my driver, they'd all been there. So I said, you know, this is for them. This is for them. This last crossing's for them. It's not for me. It's for them. And that's how I was able to make. Every step was excruciating. Every breath was labored, and it took 19 hours to cross that last crossing. But it was worth it because I was doing it for my crew. I wanted them, you know, I was going to quit on them. I would have quit on me, but I wasn't going to quit on them. So I think I gave her some food for thought. I think we're going to see her doing some posing and being lean. All right, now I got to go do my weights. Finished up my third workout in the gym, you know, lifting weights and doing some core, and that's a long day. I'm tired. 8:58 at night. I got a big 4-hour run tomorrow, so walk a mile, run a mile. So got to go pick up Furley B and get to bed. But a productive day. Just what you guys have been waiting for, the daily total. 1,693 calories. I think I misadded too. I'd ate another 100 calories. I ain't gonna do it now, but I would have done it. I thought it was at 1,793. I'd have found something to eat for 100. Because I was kind of hungry a little while ago. Anyway, so you know what that means? The big X. And I was looking at this from the couch over there yesterday, right? I'm looking at this and I'm going like, this kind of reminds me of Star Wars, right? Like kind of like the Force moving this way. You know, as I keep racking up these 1,800 calorie days and moving towards Tuscobia. Look how powerful that looks. It just looks powerful, man. All this discipline and eating right and eating healthy. Ooh, the Force. The force of the X's. All right, everybody, have a great night. It's going to be a big day tomorrow. Got a big workout planned. Share it in the morning. Eye of the tiger.